The Trump administration has declared Cuba a state sponsor of terrorism. In a statement, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo wrote in part, "With this action, we will once again hold Cuba's government accountable and send a clear message." Let's bring in NBC News national security correspondent Ken Dilanian. So, Ken, this declaration comes obviously just days before President-elect Joe Biden takes office and essentially continues to reverse an Obama-era policy meant to normalize relations with Cuba. Explain to us what this all means and what the reaction has been.
Yeah, Joe, you said it well. It's sort of the last plank in the platform of the Trump administration's effort to reverse what Barack Obama tried to do, which was to open relations with Cuba, concluding that decades of total embargo of that country just hadn't worked. The Trump administration has put all the sanctions back in place, virtually. So this terror designation is really mostly symbolic because there's no business that's being done between American companies and Cuba anyway. But what it does is it puts a little more of a roadblock in front of Joe Biden, who has expressed a willingness to go back to the Obama policies. It'll take a little bit of time to unwind this in the Biden administration if they choose to do that. And it's also, Joe, arguably much about presidential politics, right? Because Mike Pompeo, everybody believes, wants to run for president. There's a lot of Cuban Americans in Florida who support this tough policy on Cuba, and Florida went for Trump in the election, and Republicans think they find fertile ground there. So there's a lot of politics swirling around this. But the bottom line is Cuba's economy shrunk more than 10% last year, and they're suffering under these sanctions, Joe.
It all begs the question, can't Biden just reverse Pompeo's declaration? How hard or easy is that?
He can, but experts say it's going to take some time bureaucratically. Of course, you know, there was the old way of doing things, and then there's a Donald Trump way where he just decreed things and they happen. So we'll see if Joe Biden can get a little of that executive magic and just cut through the bureaucracy. But standard procedure is there's a lot of machinations that the State Department has to go through to unwind this terror designation, Joe.
All right.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.